Does DOGE have the ability to affect mortgage interest rates? I have received this question via text, email about 10 times in the past 10 days. And I'm going to dig into some numbers of how it could, but at this moment, it really isn't. People are always looking for a catalyst. What is going to be that catalyst to drive interest rates lower? And again, the true catalyst is inventory, which we'll touch at the end, and inventory is going to be that final reason why we head lower. But we'll look at DOGE first and foremost. So DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, if you're a fan, amazing. If you're not a fan, I'm sorry. I personally am a fan of DOGE. I am a big believer in getting our government dollar under control, a big believer in getting rid of unnecessary waste. That being said, there's a lot of fake headlines out there, a lot of click and bait headlines. They're like, oh, hey, DOGE is doing this, DOGE is saying this. Like, it's nice. We're not going to save $100 billion a month with DOGE. We're just not going to. You're not going to see some type of mass exodus from the government employees. You're not going to see hundreds of thousands of unemployed government workers, right? It's not going to happen. But what we will discuss is the effects it's currently having and why it's just not enough. So what we look at every single Thursday is jobless claims. Jobless claims is a big driver and a big thing that we watch every single week to know if interest rates are going to fall. Because should jobless claims rise, then we know the unemployment rate will rise. We know that's going to drive down interest rates. Jobless claims right now are right around 219,000. That's fine, that's normal. Anything sub 250, strong, healthy labor market. Anything above 300, we're starting to look at recessionary levels. Did you know that jobless claims, or the unemployment people, when federal employees become unemployed, they're not added to the jobless claims number. They're actually a completely separate line item. 683 federal team members filed unemployment this month. 683. We have 219,000 jobless claims. I just mentioned 300,000 is when we get to recessionary levels. 683 of 219 is 0.0028%. Again, it is such a minute number. We are not going to see these numbers do any type of effect to mortgage interest rates. They're not going to bring up unemployment. They're not going to have this be some astronomical number. It's not going to bring down interest rates. So we want to highlight that. We want to say, hey, again, still good. We want to see this. We want to see our government dollar get under control. We want to see all these things. But again, it's not going to be some massive catalyst that you're going to see massive unemployment. What is going to be is inventory. If you know me, inventory is it. Inventory is the key driver for the real estate market. We saw it in 2006, we saw it in 2007, we saw it in 2008. What happened when inventory skyrocketed? We saw the greatest recession since the Great Depression, right? Obviously, there was other reasons, but inventory is the key. Right now, at the end of the year, we had about 635,000 single-family homes available for sale. Normal number at that time is right around 805, 810. So we're about 18 to 20% off. If we theoretically take the same amount of homes that hit the market last year that was added to the inventory, we get about 750K. Not quite 800, but 750K. But we're not going to look at the unit. We're going to look at the percentage increase. If we increase the same percent, which is a 24% increase in inventory we did last year, guess what? That means December of 2025, we will be at normal inventory levels. Again, this is from December 2019. So it's going to take us 6 years from COVID, 6 years from that December 19 level. It took us 6 years to get back to normal levels. So overall, some people projecting 3, some people projecting 7 years, 10 years, who knows, right? As of right now, mathematically, it's looking like December of this year is when we will get back to inventory levels. Overall, through 8 weeks or through 7 weeks of the year, we have actually outperformed inventory levels of last year, meaning we are gaining more homes on the market every single week, year over year, compared to the same time last year, which is a positive means, hey, maybe it might not be December, maybe it'll be November. But overall, if we continue to add, then guess what? That will bring interest rates lower. I am so certain about this, right? It's just not possible to have inventories rise to 2018, 2019 levels and have interest rates be 7.5%. So again, it's a good positive thing. So in DOGE, I want to highlight that, hey, that's not going to be the reason, but inventory will be the reason. We are right around the corner. Again, whether it's 6 weeks, whether it's 6 months, whether it's December of this year, we are right around the corner from that healthy, normal, standard housing market that we've all been waiting for. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.